Lena had never believed in ghosts. She had always dismissed the stories of haunted houses and restless spirits as nothing more than superstition and folklore. That was until she received a letter from an old acquaintance inviting her to spend the winter at Ashford Manor. The letter was cryptic, and something about it intrigued her. The manor had been abandoned for years, but the promise of a winter getaway in the English countryside was too tempting to pass up. As she arrived at the manor, Lena was struck by its grandeur, even in its dilapidated state. The once stately building stood on a hill, surrounded by overgrown gardens and a thick forest. The windows were cracked, and ivy clung to the stone walls like a veil. There was an eerie silence about the place, as if it had been forgotten by time itself. Despite the ominous atmosphere, Lena was determined to make the most of her stay. She was greeted by the caretaker, an elderly man named Mr. Harper, who seemed a bit too eager to show her around. He led her inside the manor, where the grand hallway stretched before her, dimly lit by the flickering light of a single chandelier. The walls were adorned with faded portraits, their eyes seemingly following Lena as she walked past. The air was thick with dust, and the scent of age and decay lingered in every corner. "This place has been empty for years," Mr. Harper said in a low voice, his eyes darting nervously around. "But you'll find it to be peaceful. There's nothing to be afraid of." Lena nodded, trying to ignore the unease that crept into her chest. She had heard the rumors about Ashford Manor, stories of strange noises, flickering lights, and the occasional sighting of a ghostly figure wandering the halls at night. But she wasn't one to believe in such things. As she made her way up the creaky staircase to her room, Lena couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. The manor was beautiful in a decaying sort of way, but it felt as if it was hiding secrets that no one had been able to uncover for generations. The first night at Ashford Manor was uneventful. Lena spent most of the evening exploring the manor, her footsteps echoing through the vast, empty rooms. The moonlight filtered through the cracked windows, casting eerie shadows across the furniture, and the wind howled outside, making the old building creak and groan. She retired to her room, a large, dimly lit chamber with a four-poster bed and heavy curtains that blocked out the light. The walls were adorned with more portraits, their faces seemingly watching her as she settled in. Despite the unsettling atmosphere, Lena felt tired and soon drifted off to sleep. But her slumber was restless. In the middle of the night, Lena awoke with a start. The room was pitch black, and she could hear the soft rustling of footsteps on the floor. Her heart raced as she sat up, listening intently. She was alone, wasn't she? The footsteps stopped, and for a moment, there was silence. Then, the faintest whisper of a voice reached her ears. It was soft, almost a murmur, but it was clear. "Help me." Lena's blood ran cold. She bolted upright, her eyes scanning the room, but there was no one there. The door was locked, and the windows were shut tight. She stood, heart pounding, and made her way to the door, half expecting someone or something to be standing on the other side. But there was nothing. She shook her head, trying to shake off the feeling of unease. It must have been her imagination, she thought. Perhaps it was just the wind or the house settling. But deep down, she knew she hadn't imagined the voice. The following morning, Lena awoke with a sense of unease that lingered throughout the day. She tried to ignore the events of the previous night, chalking it up to a bad dream, but the strange feeling wouldn't go away. As she ventured downstairs for breakfast, she noticed that Mr. Harper was nowhere to be found. She searched the manor, calling his name, but there was no response. The house seemed emptier than usual, the silence almost suffocating. Lena wandered through the rooms, but it felt as if something was missing, something important. In the library, she discovered a stack of old books and letters. She sat down to read, hoping to find something that could explain the strange happenings. As she flipped through the pages of an old journal, she stumbled upon a passage that caught her attention. "The spirits that haunt Ashford Manor are restless. They seek something, a soul to claim. Beware the night, for the manor awakens when the moon is full." Lena's heart skipped a beat. What did it mean? Was the manor truly haunted? And where had Mr. Harper gone? She continued to search, feeling a growing sense of dread in the pit of her stomach. Just as she was about to give up and leave, she heard a sound coming from the basement, a soft scraping noise, as if something was dragging across the floor. Against her better judgment, Lena decided to investigate. She descended the narrow, creaky staircase, her hand gripping the banister for support. The basement was cold and dark, and as she reached the bottom, the scraping sound grew louder. There, in the corner of the room, she saw something moving. It was Mr. Harper, his body slumped against the wall. His eyes were wide open, but there was no life in them. His lips moved as though trying to speak, but no sound came out. Lena's mind raced as she knelt beside Mr. Harper's lifeless body. She had no idea what had happened to him or how he ended up in the basement, but one thing was certain: the manor was not as it seemed. There was something evil lurking within its walls, and it was now clear that it had claimed another victim. Suddenly, the room seemed to grow colder, and Lena felt a sharp pressure in the air. She stood quickly, her heart racing, and turned to face the shadowy corner of the basement. A figure stood there, shrouded in darkness, its eyes glowing faintly in the dim light. The figure spoke, its voice low and haunting. "You've discovered the truth, haven't you?" Lena's breath caught in her throat. The figure stepped forward, and as the light hit its face, Lena recoiled in shock. It was a woman, a pale, gaunt figure with hollow eyes and a twisted smile. "Who are you?" Lena demanded, her voice trembling. The woman's smile widened. "I am the one who has waited for so long. I am the one who calls this place home, the Witch of Ashford Manor." The woman's laughter echoed through the basement, sending chills down Lena's spine. She stepped forward, her presence overpowering, and Lena felt an invisible force press against her chest. "I am the curse of Ashford Manor," the witch said, her voice dripping with malice. "I was bound to this place centuries ago, trapped in the walls of this forsaken house. But now you've awakened me, and for that you must pay." Lena backed away, her mind racing. The witch had been here all along, hidden in the shadows of the manor. She had been waiting for someone to uncover the truth, someone to break the silence. And now that person was Lena. "Why me?" Lena asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "What do you want?" The witch's smile faded. "I want the one thing I've always craved, the power to break free from this cursed place. You, Lena, are the key. Your bloodline is tied to the manor, and only you can release me." Lena's head spun with the revelation. Her bloodline was tied to the manor? She had come to Ashford in search of answers, but now she felt more lost than ever. The witch's words haunted her, and the weight of the situation pressed down on her like an invisible force. "You're lying," Lena said, her voice shaking. "I don't know what you mean. My family has no ties to this place." The witch's hollow eyes gleamed with a sinister light. "You don't remember, do you? The secrets your family tried to bury. The pact they made, long ago, to protect the village from the curse that still binds this land. You, Lena, are the last descendant of the family that once tried to stop me. And now, you must finish what they began." Lena's mind raced as she tried to piece together the fragments of information. Her parents had never spoken much about their past, and she had always thought of Ashford Manor as a distant, forgotten part of her family's history. But now, it seemed like the past had come to claim her. "What happened to my family?" Lena asked, her voice cracking with emotion. The witch smiled, but it was a smile full of malice. "Your ancestors failed. They tried to bind me to this place, but they couldn't contain my power. And now, their bloodline must pay the price for their betrayal." Lena took a step back, her breath catching in her throat. "What do you want from me?" The witch reached out a skeletal hand, and the room seemed to grow colder. "I want you to release me. Only you can undo the binding spell that traps me in this cursed place. You must take my place, Lena, and become the new guardian of Ashford Manor. Only then can the curse be lifted." Lena felt a cold sweat break out across her forehead as the weight of the witch's words settled in her mind. The decision before her was impossible. If she agreed, she would be bound to this place forever, forced to live in the shadows of the manor and protect its dark secret. If she refused, the curse would continue, and the village would suffer the consequences. "No," Lena said, shaking her head. "I won't do it. I won't be your prisoner." The witch's smile faded, and for a moment, her eyes narrowed with anger. "You think you have a choice, but you don't. Your bloodline is tied to this place. You are the only one who can stop the curse from spreading further." Lena's heart raced as she backed away from the witch. The air in the basement grew heavy, and the walls seemed to close in around her. She had to think quickly, but her mind was clouded with fear and confusion. Suddenly, she remembered the journal she had found in the manor, the one that spoke of the ancient ritual. There had to be another way. She had to find it before it was too late. The witch's voice echoed in the room, cutting through Lena's thoughts. "You cannot run from me, Lena. The curse is in your blood. You cannot escape your fate." Lena's breath caught in her throat as she remembered something else. The journal had mentioned a ritual, a secret that could potentially destroy the witch and free Ashford Manor from its curse. But it required a sacrifice, a willing soul to face the darkness head-on. Lena wasn't sure if she could do it, but she knew she had no other choice. She glanced around the basement, her eyes searching for anything that could help. And then she saw it. A small, ancient book resting on a pedestal at the far end of the room, its pages yellowed with age. The book's cover was adorned with strange symbols, ones that Lena had seen in the journal. "This is it," she whispered to herself, rushing toward the book. As she opened the pages, she found the ritual. It was dangerous, but it was the only way to destroy the witch once and for all. But as she read the incantation, she felt the witch's presence growing stronger. The air grew colder, and Lena could feel the witch's eyes on her, watching her every move. "You can't stop me, Lena," the witch said, her voice full of fury. "You have no idea what you're dealing with." Lena's fingers trembled as she read the words aloud, the power of the incantation coursing through her body. As she spoke the final words, a blinding light filled the room, and the witch screamed in agony. The light that surrounded Lena was overwhelming, its intensity blinding her. She could feel the witch's power trying to resist, but it was no match for the ritual. The witch screamed, her form flickering and distorting, as if she were being torn apart by the very magic Lena had unleashed. "You cannot do this," the witch shrieked, her voice twisting with desperation. "I am eternal. You cannot kill me." But Lena held firm. She couldn't allow the witch to escape, not after everything that had happened. With every word she spoke, the light grew brighter and the witch's form grew weaker. The air around them crackled with energy, and then, with a final, deafening scream, the witch's form disintegrated, vanishing into the light. Lena collapsed to her knees, exhausted and breathless. The basement was silent now, the oppressive presence of the witch gone. For the first time since she had arrived at Ashford Manor, Lena felt a sense of peace settle over her. The curse had been broken. As the light faded, Lena stood, her heart still racing from the intensity of the ritual. She glanced around the basement, half expecting the witch to return, but the room was empty. The air felt lighter now, as if the dark presence had been lifted. Lena walked slowly to the pedestal, where the ancient book still lay. She carefully closed it, feeling a sense of finality. The witch was gone, but the legacy of Ashford Manor would remain. She knew that she could never fully escape the events of the past, but she also understood that she had the power to change the future. The curse was broken, but it had taken everything she had. As Lena stepped out of the basement, the sun was just beginning to rise, casting a warm glow over the manor. For the first time in years, Ashford Manor felt like a place of hope, not fear. She had won, and the village of Ashford was finally free.